Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to Don't Starve Together. We're basically playing this as adventure archaeologists, where we're here to see what sort of things... That guy got killed by a burger, okay. We're here to see the sort of things that people sort of do and get killed by in this world here. We've got a burger over there, we're gonna just ignore that for now, because why the hell would we go fight a burger? We just started the game, all we have is an axe, that would be crazy. Oh, and it's summer, fantastic. Well, you know what? We're probably going to die already. We've got not a lot of time to go adventuring in this world before we're just arbitrarily killed by the fact that we spawned in summer. Fantastic. Hopefully it'll be nighttime soon. So this is one of those things that would be really nice if you actually were given something to compensate for the fact that you've spawned into summer here. But, yeah, no, I guess we're going to have to check our map here. Okay. Oh god. Alright, well, I mean, if we have enough grass, maybe we can make a wide-brimmed hat. That might help us out here, but we're not here necessarily to survive anyway. What we're here to do is find out what other people have been doing here. I'm assuming dying of heat stroke by spawning into summer. Alright, so we've managed to at least stabilize our temperature enough that we're not dying of heat while we stand under this tree right here. Let's see if we've got enough of this stuff to make a torch, though. We'll need that for the night, which is coming rapidly. Yeah. That's fantastic. It is nice to know that you can survive that sort of heat wave by just standing under a tree. It's ever so hot that trees light on fire, hide under a tree. That's the lesson we've learned here today, folks. Alright, I think that because of the way we spawned in here, it's not going to be possible for us to learn anything informative about this world or the particular denizens of it, so let's probably log out of this one. Alright. Well, maybe I can get out into the open field. Yeah, I can. We just picked up a Willow's lighter, which is kind of great. I forget what the spider hat does, because I never use it really. This is a ton of beefalo. What happened to you? People getting killed by the darkness. Fantastic. All very fascinating. Okay, so I desperately need to get underneath a tree somewhere. Let's try eating that, that doesn't help there. Alright, and we're going to have to leave this world because it is too hot, which is very unfortunate. But let's go try another one here. A lot of people have seemed to... Oh, wow, that went away real fast. Alright. Okay, so here we are on our second little journey into the exploration into people's lives in this messed up world. As you can see, someone has put like a spider nest right on the spawner because they're some kind of asshole. Oh, it looks like there was a Wez around here. It's a balloon. There's been clowns around here. There's a trail of clown signs indicating that there has been a clown here. We all know how I feel about those clowny bastards. Alright, well, ignoring that, let's continue on with our exploration, see if we can find any evidence of civilization or life here. So, yeah, I'm playing Don't Starve Together today. One of the things that I like doing in this is just running around other people's servers and seeing what has been killing everybody. Yep. It's like archaeology, anthropology sort of stuff there. I'll probably make my own server again. I've done it a couple times where I just wanted to check out, see how it was doing, but yeah, I never stick to it as much as I do the single-player experience. I don't know, something about single-player experience in this game is just so enthralling that I don't think Don't Starve Together really captures. Because, like, Don't Starve Together is such a great game, but at the same time, it gets rid of that feeling of just, like, utter hopelessness that is in Don't Starve, where you just feel like, oh man, if I do anything, I'm probably dead. And that's sort of the essence of the feeling of Don't Starve. Alright, what's going on over here? incredibly well-preserved human skeleton. So I guess that guy didn't die of anything interesting, or was, like, not actually... I'm guessing it wasn't actually a player or anything. So this must be a relatively well-foraged world, because I'm not finding any flint, which is basically how you tell when a world has had a lot of people moving through it. The catcoons seem to have their house intact, though, which is nice. I don't always see that. They're a pretty good source of meat, and if you kill them too many times, they stop respawning and their house just falls apart. I say house, it's a tree stump, but, you know, it's a nice tree stump. Alright, it's spring, so we need to get enough grass for the rain hat, by which I mean the lousy hat that doesn't really do anything, but, you know what, we need it. Alright. We also need enough stuff for torches, so while we are here for adventure archaeology, we also do want to make sure that we've got everything that we need to actually survive long enough to check the world out. That's why I'm picking up all this stuff here. There we go. This person's a fussy eater, so you basically just gotta eat everything right away as you get it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves that straw hat and take it off because it's not raining. And, yeah, continue on with our lives. See if we can find anything. This place seems pretty uninhabited, though. You just have to go exploring until we find some evidence of life here. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's tab for map normally, but they switch it over to M just because tab is some server stuff. I should probably change that so it's more consistent, but I don't wanna. I'm lazy. I don't change key bindings. I should change key bindings, but I don't. Ah, there we go. It's almost like I knew that would happen. Alright. Now, it is actually possible that all the flint has been both mined out of this world and has been used up by people, which would suck. It's not really much other way of describing that. Oh, wow, all these seeds are incredibly old. I've actually ruined the pile of seeds that I had beforehand. Fantastic. Well, that's the thing. Just gotta run around between trees whenever I can. Ooh, there's another torch over here. Alright, we don't want to waste that torch. Looks like that poor guy's house burned down. Maxwell statue, classy. Classy stuff. Alright. Well, ooh, looks like someone must have died over here. And there was a big fire in this forest. Just burned the whole thing down. What happened to you? A crawling horse. Someone was going insane. Fantastic. Oh, there's a level 3 spider nest up here. Oops, what was force examine again? Realize some guy blah blah blah. Yeah, you're just a terribly sympathetic person there. What would actually be kind of great in this game is if you could find a skeleton and you could bury it in a grave. You could make, like, craft graves and put them on skeletons or something like that. Or pick up the skeleton as, like, a collectible item or something like that and then use it in a grave or whatever. And, you know, potentially then just dig it up later. But, I mean, the main thing that you would do that for is that it would give you access to, like, just decorations, and maybe you could write the tombstones. That would be kind of fun. I say all these things that I would love to see in this game, or would like to see in this game, like trading boats and electricity and steam power and all that other stuff. And yet, I don't like mods. It's very peculiar. It's very hypocritical of me. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's very hypocritical of me. Alright, so, this place has been, like, burned to the ground by some pyromaniac, but they haven't done much to it otherwise, so... I mean, it's about all that we can really get out of this place so far. This part of the forest looks a little bit more pristine, but nothing is going to be in there either. Alright, let's stand here for just a second. Alright. Doesn't look like that's going to help all that much. So we might as well continue on with our little journey here. There's still no flint. We traveled quite far, actually, but I've actually had games in single player that have taken longer to find flint, so this is not precisely unique. Alright. are going to need probably a third torch since I didn't use these maximally and it's raining, so I do think that torches tend to go out a little bit faster in the rain, but we'll keep it at 2 for now just so my inventory's not too cluttered. Especially if I'm wrong. I would love to find some evidence of sapient life here, but if there's a sleeping bee, that means there's a burnt down or broken beehive around here. This is a pretty peculiar biome, actually. Spiders. Alright. Fascinating. This might be a very unfortunate find for a world, because they might have made it and not done a whole lot with it. That seems to have been sort of the case here, because like usually you find a place like a server like this and it's littered with corpses or something like that. Although people do tend to not want to build too close to the spawn. I feel like I'm out far enough that people might have gone to here. There we go. Did I hear what? So I need to get some tree cover for a little while here. It's getting real wet out. Look at these rock biomes that have all been completely mined out. It's a definite indication of people having been through here. Oh, look at this. We found an indication of a civilization over here. Crude hunter-gatherer society from the looks of it. They won't be missing this. Limey and K7 base. I hope they don't mind me taking their beef jerky. If Limey or K7 are watching this video, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Let's see here. If we look here, they've actually got quite a lot of the stuff there. Got even a prestidigitator. I'm not going to take all their beef jerky, that's just a mean thing, but I'm taking a little bit of it. But yeah, they've got a pretty good base set up here, in all honesty. It's even got the lightning rod, which is not necessarily a useful thing, and I don't see any corpses lying around the base, which is usually a sign that they've gone off rather successfully, by contrast from normal. I still don't see any flint, and I don't really see any boxes. There's one box here. I wonder if these are fertilized berry bushes. Capitalism was killed by a goose and became a spooky ghost. So, our sanity is going to pretty much be in a little bit of trouble because of this, but you know what? That's going to be okay. That's not a big deal. Now, the bigger deal is this rain, which is getting a little bit out of hand here. I'm going to have to find something to sort of stop this. So that was an interesting find there. I'm betting that a pretty wide area around there is going to be basically tapped out. There's not going to be a whole lot out here for me. So let's continue on walking. Oh, is this... Someone got killed by a terror beak, and they had a moon rock with them. And they had a ton of niter, which is now soggy. Okay, well the spooky ghost left, so that's good. It's not draining my sanity anymore, but honestly, I'm not sure necessarily what was going on with that. Okay, there's no flowers in this world, so I'm getting the feeling like they might have been harvested for sanity purposes earlier by whoever was here. And I can sort of see why. Like, I'm past that saturation point, so I'm now losing sanity pretty badly. I wish you could just make a straw umbrella like a normal person instead of being fussy and saying that it has to have flowers and other frilly things on it. There's lots of rabbit traps around here, which makes me think that it's peculiar that they were using beef jerky racks and getting these full-size jerkies, because, like, these don't actually require rabbits. This requires, like, beefalo. Oop, got a skeleton here. What happened to you? A spider warrior. Interesting. It's not often that you see people that get killed by spiders, but, I mean, it happens. Alright, so we're far, far away from anywhere else. Like, they've obviously built up the base around this corner here. Quite a nice and effective one, too. No sign of agriculture yet, though. I don't think that... I don't remember if they added this to Don't Starve Together, but in Reign of Giants, rain like this spawns flowers, which is a great thing, because it would let me build my freaking parasol. Anyway, oh, we got some papyrus over here. Let's pick that up. So, someone was around here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, this is the other problem when it gets too rainy. If you get too wet, then you end up like this. I wish it would stop raining so I could dry off just a little bit here. But it's not going to. Yeah, the problem is even under these trees I'm getting wetter, so there's no point in hiding. It's just going to keep getting wetter and wetter. Alright. Well, this could very well, like, be my death before I can find anything else interesting here. Oh, it finally stopped raining. As hard. It's still raining, it's just not raining as hard. Okay, well, there we go. Nice toasty warm. Alright. That'll help quite a bit. So yeah, it really looks like the flowers have been taken to task in this world here. Oh. Were you killed by clockwork guys? Incredibly well preserved human skeleton. So he wasn't actually killed by the clockwork guys. That's so strange to me. Alright. We still haven't found any notion of flints. So this place has been mined out pretty dry. Oh, there's that moose goose. Can we find the corpse of the person who got killed by him? Oh man, ambient temperature is low again. Because we're still soaked, I guess. Like, the rain is less now, but it isn't stopped. So, I guess that's a big part of why this is like this. Well, we can see a lot of harvested grass here, so we can know that someone's been through here. Rain, rain, go away. It's a shame I can't just roast these seeds over this fire here. So this world has been remarkably well cleaned out in this area. I think I might have different luck heading south from here, so we'll try that. See how that works in our favor or against us. But we do have to stick by this fire, and this is the only way we can get fires right now. Alright. Look at these big sandy drops I'm taking. I can examine this. The rock came from the moon. Fantastic. Well observed. It's still raining. It's been like 3 days straight now. All the flowers are gone too. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, it is dead straight south from here. Oops, shoot. Okay, so... Have I got the map oriented the right way? Yep, I have. Okay. Oh, another flower. We do need these. Let's shove that somewhere safe. Okay, let's see if there's anything archaeologically interesting down to the south here before I die of the insanity caused by this perpetual rain. On the plus side, I am playing as someone who's very good at dealing with insanity issues. But still. I'm thinking back now, and I saw Clockwork Knight, which is very strange, because a world that is this well mined out having no clockwork knights taken, or still having clockwork knights because they weren't farmed out completely, obviously. That's a little bit strange. It's a little bit strange. Glommer's Rock. Looks like someone picked him up recently. Or not necessarily recently, but at all. This rain is driving me nuts in real life. In real life, I'm literally going nuts right now. Oh, looks like we found some other hint of civilization here. Someone who's built a tiny hay wall. This one froze to death. Well, now, one of the peculiarities, I have not found a backpack yet, and now I have. It sort of occurs to me how rare it is to find corpses with backpacks, and I'm wondering if that just means that they're very often looted, or if they're in fact just rarely made by people, if they don't actually make them very often. Or maybe they're the thing that people recover from their corpses when they die. That'd be something interesting to try and figure out. This definitely looks planted, but it might be part of the pig village. Oh, flower over here. We still have not seen any indication of flint. There's the Pig King. Okay. So clearly the K7 and other person's base was much more advanced than this one. Skiku has joined the game. Good for him. And is a ghost. Okay. And has left. Okay. Fantastic. Oops. Okay. Let's just get our stuff back up as full as possible. I'm just astounded at how long this rain has lasted. I should check the settings of this world when I exit it. Oh, I hear a giant. I see the screen shaking from that giant. I know that there actually is a duck somewhere in this world, but yeah. We're getting pretty close to the point where I'm going to have to leave this world, but we're actually near the end of the episode anyhow. The reason I have to leave this one is because, like, this rain lasting as long as it has been is kind of unreasonable given the resources that are in this world. So, I mean, you can only last so long living the way I'm living. And, I mean, I've got an axe now, so it's a little bit better, but it's a slippery axe, so it's going to just slip right out of my hand here. Now, should actually be okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is what happens when it gets too slippery. Your axe just slips out. It just slips right out. Anyway. There we go. Okay, so now I can start an actual fire if I need to. Needs be. How many do I need of these for survival parasol? I need one more flower. They've been so thoroughly taken out of this world, though, that it's hard to find them. Ah, there's another one. Okay. Good. Can I get my wetness to actually go down at all? I can. And it's going down pretty fast now. Okay, the parasol is helping a lot. Okay. This is going to help us out quite a bit. Okay, I think that's as low as it's going to get. And we're still losing sanity, but I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as it was before. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, this is our third day in this particular world. I think that that's as much as we're realistically going to be able to find here, but we found a couple good encampments and figured out, you know, it's kind of weird, but that's just what I like looking at when I play this game, seeing what other people are doing. There's feathers around here, so someone's been hunting birds, but they haven't been collecting. I think they were looking for morsels. I don't know if they realize that if you capture a bird, you can just sort of put it directly in the fire, it automatically turns into a morsel, it never becomes a feather, but maybe they were using the boomerang to hunt them, that would not surprise me. I'm not seeing a lot of bases or a lot of corpses in this particular world, which is sort of strange. But, yeah, I hope you found this video enjoyable. It's our quick look into the world of Don't Starve Together, exploring what other people have been up to. And of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.